Stop right there. Forget everything you thought you knew about knives in CS. Today we're diving into the legend, a blade that started as a humble farming tool and became a weapon of mass destruction in CSGO. The kerambit. You think it's just some flashy curved metal for show-offs? Nah man. This thing can slice through your enemies like a hot knife through a smoke grenade. One spin, and you're not just playing, you're performing surgery. Seriously, the kerambit in CS is like the Lamborghini of knives. Not the most practical, but boy, does it flex hard. But this isn't just about looks. We're talking about a blade that clawed its way from the rice fields of Southeast Asia into the MVP moments of major finals. But let's get real for a second. Is this aggressive-looking beast actually a combat powerhouse? Or is it just a shiny ball of overhyped marketing magic? We're digging deep into the legend today. How the kerambit became a CS icon, what it really means to hold one, and whether it's anything more than a tool to flex on broke teammates. So grab your headset, smash that like button, and let's slice into the myth of the kerambit. You know what always cracks me up? How easily people fall for movie nonsense. One cool dude flips a kerambit in slow-mo, slices 10 bad guys like a ninja blender, and boom, every kid with Wi-Fi thinks, yo, I need that. Next thing you know, they're slicing up their own fingers trying to copy it. If they're lucky, it's just fingers. So before you go full anime assassin with your shiny curved blade, let's take a step back and break it down. Where did this devil's claw even come from? Why does it look like something a Mortal Kombat boss would use? And how the hell did it become the holy grail of knives in CS2? Let's dive in and slice through the hype. See the promo code on the screen. Don't wait for a lucky chance. Luck is already on your side. Enter the promo code on our website and collect top loot from GGDROP. Have fun hunting. Now this knife's backstory? Buckle up, it's wild. Picture this, 11th century Southeast Asia. Rice fields, humidity off the charts, and some farmers out there, knee-deep in mud, harvesting his crops. With what? A curved sickle. Yep, the original kerambit was just a farming tool. Then one day, this dude probably looked at his blade and went, if this thing slices rice that easily, maybe it could slice something else too, like say a rival's throat. Fast forward, and boom! The kerambit evolves from peaceful rice harvesting buddy into a deadly weapon. First with farmers, then warriors, and eventually martial arts masters. Especially in Salat and Cali, two brutal Southeast Asian fighting styles where kerambits basically become an extension of the human hand. You watch a true master wield one and it's like poetry. Fluid, controlled, lethal. But don't be fooled, that kind of skill takes years of sweat and sliced up training dummies, not just a few hours on a deathmatch server. Gamers. For them, the kerambit isn't just a knife, it's a full-blown fetish, a symbol of swagger, status, ultimate dominance. Check out my skin, bro. I'm a god-tier player. Never mind that they went 0 to 15 and blinded their whole team with a flash. As long as they got that sick fade animation, they're living the dream. But in real life, here it is. The actual cold steel kerambit. No digital glow, no factory new. Just sharp metal and gravity. In-game, you've got damage numbers and swing speeds. Out here, you've got your hands, your coordination, and the very real chance of slicing your finger open if you mess up. Unless you've trained for years like some martial arts master, you're more likely to poke your own leg than take down an enemy. That's the real gap between CS2 fantasy and IRL reality. In-game, you're the king of kerambits. In real life, you're just a guy trying and failing to open a frozen pizza box. And here it is, the ultimate question, folks. Is the kerambit actually a dangerous weapon, or just an overhyped piece of cool-looking metal? Truth is, yeah, the kerambit can mess you up. That curved blade, it doesn't just cut, it tears. Those wounds? Nasty. And the finger ring? That's not for show. It keeps the knife locked in your grip even when your palms are sweating like it's match point on Inferno. But, and it's a big but, the kerambit isn't your average pocket knife. You need months, if not years, of training. Without that, you're a danger to yourself more than anyone else. Try a flashy spin, mess it up, and boom. Welcome to the ER with a sliced wrist. And if you're up against someone who knows how to handle a regular straight blade, no flashy animations are going to save you. Kerambit's not trash, not OP, it's just a tool that demands respect. So unless you're a pro, a hardcore collector, or a CS2 fanboy looking to flex, maybe stick to a reliable folding knife. Or better yet, let the chefs handle sharp things. But if you're all in, here's some advice. Don't buy cheap knockoffs. They're unsafe and unreliable. Learn proper technique, watch guides, find a real instructor, take it slow. Don't be that guy who cuts himself trying to look cool. Remember, a knife is not a toy. Respect the blade, and take care of your fingers, warriors. Alright squad, let's dig deeper. Let's peek behind the curtain of kerambit history, because what you'll find there makes even Steam updates look tame. Remember when I said the kerambit was like a tiger's claw? That wasn't just some fancy metaphor for the thumbnail, the stealth, the slash, the clean finish, and said, hey, let's turn that into a blade. And boom, the kerambit was born. But wait, there's more. You ever heard of the baby buffalo legend? Buckle up. So, on the island of Sumatra, there's a story. During wartime, locals tied curved blades, basically kerambits, to the horns of a small buffalo calf. Then they sent him charging at a full-grown enemy buffalo, and the little guy won. No joke. David versus Goliath, Asian edition. Yeah, maybe it's a myth. Or maybe the best guerrilla marketing campaign in the history of pointy things. Either way cooler than AliExpress knife. $9.99. Free shipping. Here's a wild twist. The kerambit wasn't just a guy's weapon. In some Southeast Asian cultures, women carried small kerambits too. Hidden in their hair or folded in their clothes, these blades were used for self-defense. So yeah, next time you see a lady with a fancy bun, show some respect, bro. And it gets better. There were kerambits with double blades, ones laced with poison, seriously, and some were decked out with gems like medieval bling. You could slice and flex. Fast forward a few centuries, and boom, the kerambit makes a comeback. Not in history books, but on the big screen and inside your gaming rig. The Raid, John Wick, and of course CS2. These legends gave the kerambit a second life. Suddenly, every teenage gamer wants one, or at least a skin. And get this, in some countries, the kerambit isn't even classified as a weapon. That's right, totally legal to carry around, assuming you're not trying to reenact a CS clutch round in real life. But hey, that's a story for another time. Alright, now for the juicy part. Real life stories where the kerambit wasn't just a cool blade, it was a lifesaver. Take the woman who hid a mini kerambit in her hair. When a mugger attacked her, she whipped it out and turned the tables. He ran, and probably rethought his life choices. Or the fisherman who fought off a gang of pirates armed with machetes. One man, one kerambit, no survivors on their side. Then there's the war veteran in Afghanistan. Ambushed, out of ammo, only the kerambit remained. That little blade saved his life. And let's not forget the martial arts master, an old school legend who could pull off insane tricks with a kerambit and passed his skills down like sacred lore. Bottom line, the kerambit isn't just some flashy toy for gamers, it's a symbol of skill, precision, power, and danger. But like any tool, it's neutral. Good or bad, it all depends on the hands that wield it. So before you run out and grab a kerambit, ask yourself, why do you really want it? If you're serious about martial arts, go for it. If you're a collector chasing rare blades, good luck. But if you're just trying to flex on your friends, maybe grab a fidget spinner instead. At least it won't cut off your fingers. Bottom line, a knife isn't a toy. It's a responsibility, not a fashion statement. Take care of yourselves, stay sharp, in the head, not just the blade. See you in the next one.